You know what's my next topic? Well, it's not that important of a topic, but it's like a little story that I want to tell you guys that I feel like we can cover pretty quickly. It's something that I've never had to deal with because I've never had a girlfriend. But today, Riley and I went to the mall to find a gift for my mom, and then so Riley and I are walking around the mall. We went to like Macy's and shit. We went to like basically I ended up getting my mom perfume. So we ended up getting like perfume. I think it was from Macy's that we got the perfume or shit or some shit. And then I told Riley, I was like, yo, like we still haven't done laundry. So I need to get socks and boxers so I can go another day without doing laundry. And then Riley's like, let's go to Old Navy. So I was like, okay. So Riley and I go to Old Navy. I grabbed the socks and boxers. I already make my purchase. We already like did this whole thing, like found everything. We already made my purchase. And then Riley and I are walking out, and then Riley's walking ahead of me. And then Riley walks past some dude. And then the dude like does this thing where like Riley walks past them, and then I'm like staring at I'm staring at him the whole time. And like as soon as Riley walks past him, he like just like starts looking at her ass, and like just super fucking staring at it as you're walking by like right past him. And then in my head, I was like, okay, maybe he's like doing like the accidental, like whatever glance, you know what I mean? And then like you keep walking, and then he just like fucking like super staring, like really like super creepo mode. And then at this point I was like, what the fuck? And then I stick my face like in front of his fucking vision of him staring at your butt, and he like goes like that. I'm like, what the fuck are you looking at? And he's like, I think he like it had didn't really speak English or some shit, but he was like, huh, like what, like blah blah blah, in like some sort of accent. And I was like, bro, I was like, keep your fucking eyes to yourself. I'm like, what the fuck are you looking at? And he like looked all shocked and shit. And then he wasn't really saying anything. And then I turned around, I started like walking towards Riley. And then I turned around again to give him like this fucking like evil ass mean look, just like because I was super pissed off. Like I turned around to like fucking give him the stink eye, and he's like staring at me. And then his like and then some I think it was his wife, some lady just like walks up next to him and like starts looking at me too. And I just like turn around and keep walking. I'm like, that was the fucking weirdest shit ever, dude. This guy's like at an Old Navy with his wife, and he was staring so fucking deeply at your ass. I was like, what the fuck? And that was the first time I've ever had to press him. I didn't even like think about it.
I was like so surprised. I was like, what's going on? I just look behind me, and I was like, I thought I was tripping. I was like, is Yuri fucking like going off on somebody right now? And the way the guy looked, I was like, okay, this guy gives me creepy ass vibes.
Yeah, it was like a creepo dude.
I'm sure Yuri's actually like going off on him. Like he must have done something weird.
And like, what's weird is like I didn't even really think about it. It was just like I was like looking at him, and I was like so pissed off by his he was like audacity to fucking just stare like that. I was like, what the? I was like, he's deeply fucking staring, and I got even more mad when I like stuck my face in between, and he was like, huh? He got all fucking scared and shit. Thank you so much.
Again, guys, Newts dropped a bag $2 through super chat.
Suck on these nuts.
Thank you so much, Suck on these nuts, for the $2 dono. But yeah, I was like super pissed off. I was like, what the fuck, dude? That was such a weird ass situation.
Yeah, I was shocked that you did that because Yuri's never done that.
Because I've never.
I mean that situation's never happened. But
yeah.
I was just shocked that you even did that.
That I didn't even think about it. It just irritated me so bad that I
was like, what the fuck is happening? It happened so fast.
Yeah, I'll like exactly like in the middle of like me talking to him, I was just so pissed. I was like, what the fuck are you doing, dude? I was like, keep your eyes to yourself. I was like, it was weird. That shit really was cringy.
Babe.
And that's why I tell you to watch out how you dress. It's but no, you can't blame the fucking you because of that fucking creepo dude.
Don't.
You're right. It was fucking weird. I didn't like it.
I tell Yuri all the time that it just sucks for like, cause I'm just a taller girl that I don't know like.
But also Riley has explained this to me where I haven't really thought about this before, where a skinny girl can wear like a certain very small crop top that like a skinny girl can wear
tiny top
a skinny
tiny
girl
shorts.
Yeah, exactly. A skinny girl can wear a certain thing where a girl who happens to have a bigger butt
like
or
curves.
bigger boobs like wears the same thing. Like a person will look at her and be like, you're dressing inappropriately. You know what I mean? Like even though it's the same clothes basically, but you're
Mhm.
just looking at that person differently because they have a different body type or some shit.
Exactly.
And I never really thought about that before Riley explained that to me, and I was like, okay, that is true. Where
I'm like, it's not fair that I can't dress in like the cute clothes that other like really tiny girls can dress in, just because I have a little bit more curve to my body.
yeah,
I'm just a taller girl too, so
I don't think you're taller.
I feel like I stick out a little more than taller than most girls.
Really?
I don't know. Maybe I'm just tripping about it, but I feel so giant compared to most people.
What the fuck? I don't think so.
I just feel like a giraffe in a room.
No, I don't think so. I still feel short, and you're
Really?
and you're
I feel
shorter
like
than
you're
me.
so tall.
No, I don't feel tall. I wish I could hit 6 feet every time I go to it. I barely measure my length, but not like that, but height. I mean length. I barely measure my height, but whenever I have a chance to do it at the doctor or some random shit like that, I always like I'm crossing my fingers like say 6 feet, say 6 feet, 6 feet, but never.
5'11".
It's like 5'11" or some shit. I'm like fuck.